Hello people, welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, my name is Padma Tashi, a software engineer at HSBC. First of all, I would like to thank all of you guys for subscribing to this channel and showing so much of love in the comment section. We have now crossed 1k subscribers and all thanks to you guys. Thank you for subscribing to this channel. Today in this video, I am going to talk about how to study effectively for exams, or in that case, how to study effectively. So please, I would suggest you to watch the full video because I am going to give the most important tip at the end of this video, and also I am going to do a giveaway at the end of this video. I have divided this video into 4 parts. First part being the preparation part, second part being the how to do active recall, third part is principles of study skills, and fourth part being the time management. So without any further ado, let's get started. Before I start with the first part of the video, I would like to share a story of mine with you guys. So when I was in the first year at IIT Kanpur, I used to study a lot, but then I could not score as much as I expect. Okay, I used to score very less means, I used to lie in between 60s, and it was very depressing because it's not like I was not studying. I was studying, but then I was not being able to score well, right? So in my second year, I went to a professor for asking about some projects, and he looked at my CV and then he asked, how come your CGPA is so low? And I told him the reason that I do study, but then I'm not being able to score as much as I expect. So then he suggested me a book, which is this Study Smarter Not Harder by Kevin Paul. Believe me guys, after reading this book, I scored so much higher than what I scored in my first year. So I scored more than 80% in my third and fourth year, and believe me, in my last semester I could score more than 90%. So by reading this book, I realized that my strategies were totally wrong. I was doing the wrong thing in my preparation towards studies. So I would strongly suggest you to read this book. I will leave a link of this book in the description, and I will strongly suggest you to buy this book and then read it. Okay, it will really help you. In this video, I'm going to do nothing, but I'm going to tell you the tips that I learned from this book and how I applied into my preparation and how I scored more. Okay, let's start with the first part of the video, that is preparation. Preparing yourself for studies is the most important part of learning. Okay, first of all, you have to realize that you can do it, and you have to tell yourself that you are a genius and you can do it. Our mind is constantly battling with various things. Okay, the fear of failing and the stress of what my parents will say if I fail, and the low level of self-esteem and lack of concentration, and many more things. Our brain is constantly struggling with all those thoughts. So how can you overcome these challenges? You can overcome these challenges by doing these preparations. Okay, first of all, you have to know what are you trying to achieve with your preparation. Let's say you're trying to achieve some exam. Let's say you are appearing for JEE Mains or JEE Advanced or NEET. So just say to yourself that I have to do this. I have to prepare and I have to clear this exam, and I will do it and I can do it. Just let yourself know and build up your self-confidence and push your self-esteem towards the sky, and you will surely achieve it. And second part of the preparation is preparing a study place. So you cannot study in a crowded place or in the kitchen or in your bedroom on the bed. So you have to prepare a table and chair for yourself. The chair should not be too comfortable, but it should be comfortable so that it doesn't gives you pain or it distracts your concentration. Okay, so get a good chair and a good table, and this investment will surely help you, and you will see the good results in months or or a year. So and also post some post some positive thoughts on your walls. Okay, and let's say you can do it, and stay positive, and many positive thoughts you can stick on your walls, and on your walls you can paste the pictures of your family, mom, dad, or any picture that inspires you. Okay, so this will constantly keep you motivated. It will give you motivation to study and work towards your dream. So that is one part. And also check the lighting should be really good. Okay, the environment should be really good, lighting should be good so that it doesn't give stress to your eyes. And try to keep your table in front of a window so that you can open it and you can breathe fresh air. Okay, so this will keep your mind fresh and you will be able to study more effectively. Yeah. And before you start studying, have everything ready on your desk so that it won't disturb your mind that, oh, I have to get this, oh, I have to get that. So keep everything ready on your desk itself. I have to study these and these subjects, so I have it all on my desk, and I will not have to get up in between and then go get that thing, and it will just disturb your track, and then you will be your concentration will get disturbed. Okay, so keep everything ready on your desk. And another thing is, it is very important to prepare your state of mind and body. Okay, so in this book that I mentioned, there are lots of exercises that you can do before you start studying. So there is a breathing exercise, muscle relaxation exercise. So this will really help you getting rid of your stress, and then you can study more effectively. Research shows that if you are under high stress, the capability of problem solving gets reduced, and then you are not being able to solve problem as effectively as you would be able to when you are stress free. Yeah, so it is very important to prepare your mind and body. So for that, there are few exercises mentioned in the books. You can follow them and get good results. Let's start with the second part of this video, that is how to do active recall. First of all, let's try to understand what learning is. Okay, learning is the process of creating memories and mechanisms to retrieve those memories when needed. Yeah. So I don't know if you have heard of this curve known as forgetting curve, which has percentage remained in memory on y-axis and the time on the x-axis. So if you see that graph, you can see the percentage retained exponentially decays to 0 if you do not revise things. So how to prevent that? We can do revision. We can do revision so that to keep the curve always up and not let it go down to 0. So let's say if we study one thing today and we revise it on the third day, by the third day it is on 75% in the retained memory, and when you revise it goes up to 100 again, and you revise it again on the 7th day and it again goes up from 75 to 100, and again you revise that on the 20th day. So that way you can keep the curve up always and not let it decay till the end. Okay, so that's how you can do. So how you can revise stuffs. Now we do various things to revise stuffs. Yeah, we make short notes, or we do highlighting of the important points with various colors, green color, orange color. I know that looks beautiful, yeah, but making short notes and highlighting, is that the most effective way? What do you think? Research says that is not the most effective way to revise. Okay, so now you'll ask, what is the most effective way to revise things? Then here is where active recall comes. So what is active recall? So now let's say you prepared one topic today and third day is your revision day. Okay, so when you revisit the topic on the third day, do not look at your short notes. Just try to recall what you studied, what you learned on the first day, and give your brain some exercise to remember what you studied on the first day. So what it will do is it will empower the connection between neurons, and it will increase your memory. It will give an exercise to your brain, and the connection will become strong and the memory will become stronger. Okay, and likewise on the 7th day, before revising it, just try to recall, get a pen and paper and try to recall what did I learn that day, and just try to look how much percentage is retained in your mind. So by the time you do your revisions on first day, third day, 7th day, 20th day, you will realize that your connections in brain is getting more stronger and stronger, and you're not forgetting things that you studied on the first day. Yeah, so that is what you can do to increase your effectivity towards your studies. Believe me, I have tried this method myself, and I still remember stuffs that I studied in my college days, and believe me, that is because of the active recalling method. Yeah, I'm not asking you to stop making short notes or stop highlighting. Do that, but before you revise stuffs, just try to recall what you learned on the previous session. Okay, that will empower your neuron connections and it will make your memory stronger. That will surely help you. Yeah, let's start with the third part of the video, that is principles of study skills. First principle: believe in yourself. Just let yourself know that you are a genius. Believe me, our brain is the most complex thing in the world. Okay, so there is a genius hidden inside your brain. Try to wake that up and believe in yourself that you can do it, you can achieve whatever you want to, and start preparing hard towards that dream that you are looking for. Yeah, if you are dreaming for a JEE exam or NEET exam, just believe in yourself that I can do it, I can prepare, and I can finally achieve that goal. Just you have to believe in yourself. It's most important part of the principles. Okay, second principle is preparation. We have already talked about preparation, right? So follow all those steps of preparations before you study, and it will surely help you in achieving your goal. Third principle: organize yourself and your work. Now you have to organize yourself. Okay, let's say you are waking up at 6 in the morning, and then you have to organize each and everything. This is the period in which I will study this subject and I will take some rest, and this is the period in which I will study this subject. So you have to organize yourself and your work. Okay, that is very important to study more effectively. Fourth principle is spend time on what matters. So there are lots and lots of books and lots of contents, right? We do not have to get into all of the content and consume all of it. You have to filter data. Okay, filter stuffs out, and you should know what you should spend your time on. Okay, that will really help you. Fifth principle is discipline yourself. Now, discipline is very important, guys. Believe me. So you are setting up this, organizing things for yourself. This is this session, this will be this session. Now, what comes next is the discipline. How you follow those steps that you have written for yourself. So following those steps and keeping the discipline intact is the most important part to study more effectively. Okay, sixth principle is be persistent and be consistent. Now it's not like you have started something and you followed this for day 1, day 2, day 3, and day 4, boom, it's gone. You're not following what you have structured for yourself, and on the 4th day, 5th day, you're not following what you structured for yourself. That is completely wrong, and it will completely shatter all your structures, and you will not be able to study more effectively. So be persistent and be consistent. Do each and everything that you structure for yourself every day. Do not break the chain. Do not break the cycle. Okay. Now the 7th principle is divide and conquer. Now we have lots and lots of things to study, right? If you are preparing for JEE, you have physics, maths, chemistry. Now in physics you have so many topics: optics, electromagnetics, and whatever it is. In chemistry we have so many blocks. In maths we have so many blocks. So now what we have to do is we have to divide those stuffs, and we have to allocate different times towards each topic and then prepare likewise. So this is what is divide and conquer. Now if you will focus at maths, chemistry, and physics all at the same time, that's not effective, right? You will not be able to retain anything in your memory. So structure your studies, divide them, and you will surely be able to conquer all the content. Yeah. Now the 8th principle is do not fear your mistakes. I know we do lots of mistakes in our tests, right? So we do not have to fear those mistakes. Rather, we have to work on ourselves. what is the thing that I missed on that exam, what is the thing that I can improve upon, that mistake, what is that thing that I could have done much more better so that I could have avoided that mistake. So do not fear your mistakes, rather learn from your mistakes and try to improve upon them. Yeah. Now the ninth principle is be active. Okay, whether it is in your coaching class or when you are studying or it is during your active recall, be active. Keep your mind open all the time so that all the information goes in and you would be able to retain as much as possible, right? So we can do that by remaining active. And for remaining active, there are few exercises that I mentioned in that book, the breathing exercises, the muscle relaxation exercises. Believe me, those are just 5 to 10 minutes exercises before you start studying. This will really help you. Okay, so be active in whatever you do. That was all about principles of study skills. Okay, now let us start with the fourth part of the video, that is time management. Now we know all the preparation part, how to active recall, and what are the principles of studies, right? The most important stuff comes now. Time management, how to do time management. So you can make a weekly schedule. Okay, prioritize things and make a weekly schedule and involve your study period in the weekly timetable. Reflect your study. I'll study chemistry on Monday from this time to this time and physics from this time to this time, and make a weekly schedule. This will help you in preparing well towards your final goal. Okay, and before you go to sleep every day, make a to-do list for the next coming day. Okay, this will help you in preventing the wastage of time that you will do the next day in preparing your to-do list. So make a to-do list. I have to do this tomorrow, I have to complete this tomorrow, I have to complete this tomorrow. Make a complete list of to-do for tomorrow and follow that tomorrow. Discipline is very important. Again, follow that and be disciplined, be persistent, be consistent, and follow it through till the end, and you will be able to do the study more effectively. And also one more important thing is doing it right in the first time. Okay, you do not say that okay, I am studying this, I'll just do an overview of this thing and then I'll study more thoroughly afterwards tomorrow. Don't do that. Whenever you do something, do it right for the first time. That is very important. In your first session, if you do it perfectly, and in the second session that you are going to have on your third day, that is the active recall, and on the 7th day and on the 20th day, it will help you a lot. Okay, just do it right for the first time. Okay, and I talked about making schedules, right? So do not copy schedules of other. Make schedules that works for you. The timings that you have at your home, and nobody other knows what your timing is, right? So make your schedule that works for you. Do not copy the schedules of others. You can take reference from the other schedules, but then make the schedule for yourself. Okay, that was all about time management. Now the most important part of this video, I am going to give you the most important tip for today. So I know you have been watching these kinds of videos, right? How to study efficiently, how to study for exams and all that. But have you ever tried applying those tips into your daily studying strategies? I know most of you wouldn't have done that, but I strongly suggest you to implement those tips right away in your studying strategies. Then only these kinds of videos will help you. Okay, so start implementing these tips into your daily studying strategies and you will start to see better results. Okay, now another most important part of this video, I'm going to do a giveaway of this book. For the giveaway, I'm going to ask you 2 questions, and whoever got the correct answers, I'll contact with him or her and do the giveaway. So the questions are, first question is, what is the course that I graduated in from which college? And second question is, what do you think was the most important tip from this book that helped me the most? Okay, so you can write your answers in the comment section below. I hope you guys have liked this video and gained some knowledge from this video. If you like this video, do subscribe to my channel. Take care, be safe. Cheers. Bye bye.